Hello everybody, my name is Zidane Sumpingana Bangom. I'm come from Sarawak. I'm 23 years old and study at Institute Kemahiran Mara Bintulu. Today I want to present my report industrial training. For introduction, industrial training objective is first to provide students the opportunity to test their interest in a particular career before permanent commitment are made. Second, to develop skill in the application of theory to practical and work situation. Third, they develop skills and techniques directly applicable to their career. Fourth, internship will increase a student's sense of responsibility and good work habit. Last, to expose students to real work environment experience, gain knowledge in writing report in technical work or project. Company name and address. Company name is SP Technique Engineering. Company address at GM9B Jalan Putra Perdana 5D/2 Taman Putra Perdana, Puchong, Selangor. The company background and history. SP Technique Engineering was incorporated in Malaysia under a Companies Act 1956 as a private limited company 4th April 2009, and its main business are in the electrical and mechanical service. SP Technique Engineering has been registered with Pusat Khidmat Kontraktor PKK Suruhanjaya Tenaga and Construction Industry Development Board CIDB, Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia SSM, and Ministry of Finance MOF. SP Technique service capabilities offer. First, electrical contractor works. Second, skilled technician or manpower service work for maintenance and servicing for building factory. Third, self genset and transformer. Fourth, supplier of electrical low voltage component and accessory. Last, supply, delivery, installation, testing, and commissioning of low voltage electrical service. The objective, mission, and vision for this company. First, objective, to make the organization towards superior and respected excellence. The mission is making the organization an inspiring choice toward implement performance excellence. The vision is to be leading company in the field of electrical contractor and respected globally. The company profile. The manager of this company is Encik Azri bin Chezan. The project manager is Muhammad Farid bin Kamaluddin. The project supervisor is Ahmad Zulfaiz bin Muhammad. Chairman Muhammad Zamri bin Cik Hassan. Professional Engineer Electrical Muhammad Zahidi bin Yazid. Admin or Accountant Nur Syafiqal Alia bin Muhammad. The organization chart. Like I said just now, the manager is Encik Azri bin Cik Zan. Under the manager is Muhammad Zamri bin Cik Hassan, their chairman, and Tajul Arifin bin Husti, their chairman. Project manager Muhammad Farid bin Kamaluddin. Project supervisor Ahmad Zulfaiz bin Muhammad. Nur Safika Alia bin Muhammad, admin or accountant. This company will offer service, construction work, electrical installation, electrical maintenance, and supply work and overhead. Okay, we go to tasks and activities. Project 1. Underground cable. Location at Klinik Ibu Daan. Batu Sembilan Ceras Selangor. This handled by Encik Hamad Zulfaiz bin Muhammad. Their client is Tenaga Nasional Berhad. Work processes underground cable, tool and equipment. For the procedure that we make before we go to this project, first, make sure all items are in a good condition. Make sure cable route in a flat and upright condition. Identify the place you want to dig in, then measure the distance to find out the length of the cable that will be used later using the measuring ruler. By using rod cutter for breaker priming. Begin the excavation work by using the hook and shovel to the required depth of 6 feet deep or 3 feet wide. The works of digging cable drain should be done carefully for fear of injuring other underground cable. Put its sand and rod cable before put 150 millimeter cable flat the sand. After lay cable, landfill the sand and place cable slab at rod cable. Put it in sand marsh 1 feet. Put the rod on the cable slab in rod cable. This is because to warning sign. Level the ground length around a rod cable. Safety for this work is the trainee must wear safety clothing, vest or jacket during the excavation. The trainee should get permission from his competent person. Follow every instruction given. Working area must be in safe condition to prevent injury. Make sure equipment and tools safe to be used and always make sure clean work after all work is done. This is picture that after we make a hole of underground cable, we put that steel pipe to make way cable cross the rod. After we for cable, flatten the cable in it and put a green slab in the cable to provide protection. After that, last we lay cable into feeder pillar T and B before fitting cable into it. Okay, project 2. Erding Chamber. Location quarters JKR Shah Alam. Handled by Muhammad Farid bin Kamaluddin and client Jabatan Kejaraya Shah Alam. Work processing erding, tool in equipment. The procedure to make this work: first, make sure all items in good condition. Identify the place you want to do works. Ensure safe area. Hole 3 feet deep for rod copper tape 2 feet wide. Plantation copper rod and tape. After that, place the concrete chamber. Level the ground that rod copper tape. After that, do the cleaning around workplace. Make sure leave the place in a tidy condition. Safety for this work is get permission from this competent before starting work. We should use safety jacket or PPE for work. Follow the instruction of supervisor are given. Before starting work, and make sure the equipment and tool in good condition and safe of use it. Always make sure if was an incident, report to the supervisor and competent person. Before this picture is show we before install new chamber and adding chamber rod and copper tape. Take away all chamber before planted a copper rod. Knock the copper rod with hammer. And this is a picture show the after we install new chamber and adding copper rod and copper tape. We go to project 3, S- street light installation. The location is in Jalan Permai Puchong, handled by Muhammad Zulfami bin Muhammad Razali. The client is Majlis Bandaraya Bandaran Subang Jaya. Work process streetlight installation, tool and equipment. The procedure is first get permission from competent person. Make sure all tool and equipment are in good condition. Identify the place you want to maintain. Then turn on the timer to manual in the feeder pillar. For safety, close the MCB and the incoming fuse for the circuit to disconnect the power supply before we are starting the work. Unplug the accessory cable one by one. Make sure the cable securely trimmed. Use skylift. Open the cover and replace the lamp accessory with a new one. Make sure the connection has been made. Insert the supply cable into the connector to distribute the supply to the lightning circuit. Close the street light cover. Turn on the MCB termination kit and provide supply to lightning circuit. Close the termination kit box to prevent hazard. When the lamp is on, back to feeder pillar and turn on to auto selector. Tidy up the work area when all is done. Safety for this work is get the permission from the competent person before starting work. Should use appropriate clothing for work. Follow every instruction competent person are given. Before starting work, make sure all equipment or tool material in good condition. When used skylift, must be in safety area to prevent injury. This is feature that before we changing a new accessory. Uh, Take out all ballast, igniter, and capacitor. Then install a new ballast, igniter, and capacitor that we maintain that road lamp. This is feature of fully functional street light. Project 4, spotlight installation. The location in Taman Mawar Puchong. Supervisor and handled by Zul Fahmi Muhammad Razali. Client Majlis Bandaraya Subang Jaya. Work process spotlight installation. The procedure. Make sure all items in a good condition. Get a permission from competent person. Identify the working place. Switch the supply at feeder filler to manual and selector. Identify method light up or not. Safety for this work. Get a permission from a competent person before starting work. Should use appropriate clothing for work. Follow every instruction competent person are given. Before work, make sure all equipment and tool material are in good condition and safe. This is picture before installing new spotlight. Fitting cable into connector from supply to spotlight. This is a new spotlight fully functional. Project 5, underground cable. The location is at Banting, Selangor. Handled by Azmi bin Chezan. Client Tenaga Nasional Berhad or TNB. Work process underground cable. Tool and equipment. Procedure. Make sure all items in a good condition. Make sure cable rod and flat are appropriate condition. And identify the place you want to dig in. Then measure the distance to find out the length of the cable that will be used later. Using a measuring ruler. By using rod cutter to break a premix, begin an excavation work by using the hook and shovel to the requirement depth of 6 feet deep and 3 feet wide. The work of digging cable drain should be done carefully for fear of injuring other underground. Put it in sand at rod cable before put 150 mm cable. Flat the sun. After lay cable, then fill the sand and place cable slab at rod cable. Put in sand as much 1 feet. Put the rope on cable slab in rod cable. This is because for warning sign. Level the ground length and round cable. Safety for this work is the trainee must wear safety clothing vest or jacket during excavation. The trainee should get permission from a competent person. Follow every instruction given. Working area must be in safe condition to prevent injury. Make sure equipment and tools safe to be used. Always make sure clean work area after all work is done. After make this is feature that we make after making line hole. We must put a cable underground. Then after make a transfer cable, flatten the cable in it and put the green slab and a cable to provide protection. Put a cable into feeder pillar before fitting. Okay, this all from me. Thank you.